live?
I think we're live.
Oh my god.
Hi, Fefer.
Oh my god.
And
Hi.
welcome to the next episode of VGXL. I'm your host, Daniel, aka Games. Joining me is the beautiful Fefer from the channel Fefer. And this week we talk about Summer Games Fest.
Best.
Fest. It was a jam packed week of video game announcements, trailers up the ass, and heartbreaks and surprise announcements, console exclusives, female CEOs running big giant video game empires. It was pandemonium, and we're gonna be covering a lot of that.
Yay.
Are you excited, Pfeffer?
I am. I am very excited.
Started with the state of play, ended it with Nintendo. We're gonna cover everything in between. But yeah, it was a great week. We had a lot of fun going live again. After we've taken lots of breaks, and we've barely been. Pfeffer's been trying to keep up with the stream. I've barely been podcasting, trying to get an episode out. I'm glad we got one out. What, about a week ago or so? So that was great. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, so I guess we should just get right to it because it's a lot to cover. And yeah, we'll
A
just
lot.
start going over some of the games. I'm just gonna start pulling up some stuff on my end here. But before we discuss that and all the games we actually didn't play, what games are you playing?
So, since I streamed last night, I actually played a game called No, I'm Not a Human.
That's right. That was fun. That was actually a fun watch.
It is a fun game. If you're indecisive, you're gonna have a hard time because I didn't want to. You have to let some people in. The sun has become like super hot during the daytime, so nobody travels during the daytime, or you burn to a crisp. And in the nighttime, you have this weird alien guy that's like going around and murdering people. You know, the visitors, well, yeah, skinwalkers, and
Mm.
so you can't go out at night. Then you got FEMA that comes in. It's a whole mess. It's a lot. But you have to make sure you let some people in so then you can test them to see if they're one of the visitors or not. And I was having a hard time letting anybody in because I was very suspicious of everybody. But it's fun. I still haven't did my finished my first run, but it was still very fun and I'm going to finish it next stream. So,
Okay. It looked
yes.
it looked fun.
That's
It looked interesting.
Yeah, yeah, no, it was a weird looking game too. It's the visuals, the characters look very weird. Their
Yeah.
design on some of them, and it's meant to be like that. It's because you're supposed to test them to see if they're visitors or not. So that was
Ooh.
really fun. It was very weird. I missed playing weird looking games like that. So it's good to be back.
I
It's
like
good to be
that.
back. Yeah. So I was playing that on online. Offline, I finished Planet of Lana, as a matter of fact.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were talking about that.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
was that
so
game?
that was good. It gave like a more lighthearted inside. You're
Okay.
not you're not you're it's more you have an alien invasion or whatever robot invasion that comes and just kind of takes all of your village away. You escape like by barely like tiny bit, and then you find your cat, oh, this weird little alien cat, and then it joins you along your whole adventure, and then you have to escape the different robots in each of the sections. So it's a puzzle game, and I'm not going to spoil the end for you, but it was very cool. It was very fun. I got sad. I got happy. It was good.
You have to tune into the Pfeffer's next stream, or if you're listening to this later, then you got to go back to the channel and look for that for all the hardcore fans listening right now. But yeah,
Yes,
right
the
now
hardcore fans that are
I should
yelling
do
at
a
us in
stream.
chat.
What?
That are yelling at us in chat.
Right. um, I need to do a stream because I've been addicted to Mina the Hollower. That's such a great game that you're the 2D Game Boy Advance looking mouse game or Game Boy Color looking mouse game.
Yeah.
Um, with it's a Zeldavania with Dark Souls Zeldavania game going on there, and it's that game has been so addicting. It's been super fun to explore and go through it. So that it's been fun. Got to continue that. Continue to that game. But it's
Yes,
been the
yes.
first game I've been like addicted to. Like this where I like itch to play when I'm not playing it. You know, in a while. So yeah, so
I
that's where
know.
I've been.
I know that game's fun. It's very fun. The music's great and all. I got to get good.
Right.
I'm stuck on the first boss, so first dungeon.
Yeah, you probably just need
So,
to grind a little bit, but you'll get there.
I'll get it.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick to it.
Right. Right. But yeah, so onto the Summer Games Week. So we'll start with the state of play. We're gonna go in order of things that aired. The time days that they aired. So it started with PlayStation at the beginning of the week. They opened with Wolverine, which was cool. I don't know. It's like
Yes.
I don't know. Spider-Man didn't part two didn't blow me away. It was while it was a technical marvel and it was really cool to web sling and all that. It's like I don't know, the overall game was just all right. So
Right. Right.
and it was a little bit weird. Like it was like story wise, it was
I
just okay.
know.
So
Yeah,
you actually need to finish part one and check out part two at someday. But yeah.
I know.
Um. So yeah, so they show Wolverine. That looked cool. They show him fucking people up. But I have a gripe about Wolverine. See, everybody was excited about this coming out because they thought, oh, if they're doing Wolverine, then maybe we'll see the X Men, right? Right?
I mean, that's what you would think.
They're not. They don't exist in this world. They
I don't
chose
understand that.
for the X Men as a unit to. Some of the characters from the X Men will be there, obviously, as we saw in the gameplay trailer. But the X Men, as we know it, like called X Men, they don't exist, which doesn't make sense. Because why is he wearing his yellow suit? I thought that was part of him being with the X Men.
Right. Like he's part of the X-Men. He got the whole bone and crap and he turned into X-Men.
Right?
He's Mr. X-Men.
He's John X-Men.
Like how do
Like
they not have the rest of them there? What is
he's
happening?
Logan X-Men. Like I don't understand
You
why
know?
they don't exist. So that I found really corny. So I
Yeah,
don't know. I
yeah.
like I'm interested a little bit, but that was a big turnoff for me. Um
Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense to me. Why wouldn't they do that? Why wouldn't they even just let them be in the same
yeah,
like,
just on
oh,
his own
I'm
adventure.
taking a break, guys. Fuck you guys.
Right. Like
And bye. Insert Wolverine meme of with a picture
right.
Cyclops and shit.
He's upset at
Whatever.
looking at Jean Grey look at Cyclops all day. So,
Yeah. But
but yeah,
I don't know. I guess they made their choices. Choices were made. Not the
yeah,
right
I need
ones.
to hear more. I don't know. I'm sure it's a fun game. Choices are made, the incorrect choices. But anyway, let's move on. Or else we're gonna be for 8 hours shitting on Wolverine.
We can keep going.
All right. I guess since it fits, they also show a little bit more of the Marvel Token Fighting Souls. I'm interested in that. That'll be fun. But another big one that's exciting that we actually played many years ago was Rayman Legends Retold. Now that one, like that, is
Yes.
exciting because it's funny. We were just talking about that. I just reinstalled it on the when I was messing around with the Switch 2, looking at old games that we owned on the OG Switch library. So I was like, oh, and I installed it. It was like, man, this runs at 30 FPS for being a side scroller. And now here comes the remake. Like only like a week
Mm-hmm.
or two later after I finished saying this. So they were listening and they quickly made the remake just because I complained about that 30 FPS about 2 weeks
That's
ago.
exactly it. We started talking about it. Said, man, they haven't had a Rayman in a while. And they said, ask and you shall receive.
Right. That's how it works, right?
That's exactly we manifested it. Boom.
We need to manifest some better games. Oh shit.
Better games. It's a good game.
No, I know. No, no. I'm saying besides that one game.
I mean, there were plenty. We still gonna eat real good because there's still a lot of good announcements that were made. So yes,
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Uh,
yes, yes.
Wolverine tariffs.
over
What else? What else
there.
they showed? There was Bancho the chef. That looked cool. It's like a little indie looking weirdo dude cooking
Bancho the
stuff.
chef is the side guy of Dave the Diver.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's the chef guy. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Also, he's from the world of
That's
Dave the
like a little
Diver.
side story. Yeah,
Oh, because I remember you said something like that. I thought you were mistaken. Ah, I get it now.
yeah.
Okay. I don't remember some of these. What the fuck was Kamuri? There
I
was.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, Kamuri was that one game from what's her name? The I forget her name though. The cute like that. You know, she does that little.
Oh, she's
Yeah. That game looked pretty cool. That's like another very Japanese ass game or whatever.
yes, yes. Uh huh. Uh huh.
Where they're just fucking shit up. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be fun. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Um, what else we got? They finally showed a
Um,
little bit of Tomb Raider. That was cool seeing Tomb Raider
Tomb Raider
remake or
looked good.
whatever. Not really that
Mhm.
interested in that game. Dune Awakening is coming to console. That's been on PC for like months now. I was confused by that. Some people will be excited for Dynasty Warriors 3. I know our boy Mike or Nicholas will be
Nicholas.
interested in that potentially.
Mhm.
What else? There was No Rest for the Wicked, which what was that one about?
I have no idea. I do not remember that.
Oh, that's like a little. It looks. Wait, is that the overhead? Yeah, yeah. It's like a Diablo style looking adventure
Oh,
game. Okay,
okay.
like that overhead look. Oh, it looks. That's right. This game looked pretty interesting. Um,
Okay.
so that was cool. Another big announcement was Until Dawn 2. That one caught us off guard.
Yes.
That was actually a fun surprise, even though it looks like
That was a
shit.
great one. Yeah, it kind of does, but I have faith. I don't care.
It's not, and it's not
I don't
Supermassive
care.
doing it either. You know, that was their first game, Supermassive's first game. So it's a different studio. Looks they obviously took a hit in the graphics, big hit in the graphics,
Wait a
but
minute. It's not.
no,
It's not. Oh, Fire Sprite.
right,
Who the hell is Fire Sprite?
not Supermassive. Oh no. But yeah, that's why I was like, that's probably why it looks like that. Like they don't have that. They obviously don't have that Sony or Sony said, yeah, we're not giving you that much funding. Do what you can with like last
Oh
gen
no.
mocap there, because that was a little bit weird.
Damn. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Ace Combat
Well,
8 got shown.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. You had another.
No, I was just gonna say I still have faith. I guess I didn't realize it was a different studio,
Yeah, that's why
but
I'm like, we shall see how that's gonna turn out, cause I
I
don't know.
still like decision based games. So
No, yeah, I hope it's good.
so yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What else? Oh yeah, so Ace Combat 8 gun show, that was really cool. They offered some like the Belkin War, I guess, was never released internationally or something like that. So that's got a free release if you I believe if you pre-order Ace Combat 8, you get Ace Combat 0 the Belkin War for free or something like that.
Ah, right.
Then what else? We have Stuntman Hollywood. That's cool. That's Stuntman's an old
Oh
ass game or
yeah,
whatever. They showed all like the DeLorean and Knight Rider car kit from Knight
yeah. That was
Rider,
cool.
and like they showed all the like Hollywood movie cars or whatever. And so that was kind of cool to
Yeah.
see Stuntman make a comeback. 'Cause that's a very old franchise or
Yes,
whatnot.
that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah.
That looks like a fun game to just kind of dick around with.
Right. Exactly. Um. What else? Control Resonant. I'm gonna get tired of hearing about that game. The marketing is in full force for that shit. I think that game was like at every freaking showcase that it could be potentially be on. Um,
I'm sure it is.
yeah. Capcom's out here cooking still with Onimusha, Way of the Sword, and then I think they're re-releasing the Dawn of Dream on the classic collection. So we got a lot of Onimusha on the way. So that'll be fun. That was the
That is
Resident
gonna be
Evil, the Samurai Resident Evil back in the day. Uh,
ah.
So I think it could be a good time. I'm glad they're bringing some another of their franchises back. Uh,
Mhm. Mhm.
what does it show? We can run through the rest here real quick. There was Silent Hill, the Townfall. That was cool. What the hell? Why is your camera breaking? I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know.
Um, Silent Hill, Townfall. That looks like it's gonna be fun. I hope it is. And nice and scary. The Lost Wild
Yeah,
looked
that
like a
looks
fake
scary.
ass Jurassic Park. Um,
Yes. Yes, it did.
game Phantom Blade Zero, another you know, very Japanese Asian whatever sword hack and slash killing shit game.
Mhm. Mhm.
What else? What did we not say yet? Ill. Remember that game Ill? It's like the gory, bloody, ugly, grotesque
Yes.
first person game that's coming out. Looks crazy.
Yeah, that did look crazy.
Ill.
I know. I don't know. I'm kind of digging it.
You would.
It's a little scary. It's a little weird. I like scary. I like weird.
And then what else? Oh, and then the big one,
The
the
big
big
one.
one that nobody was
The
expecting.
big one.
Gitaru Man is coming to the classic collection. That was like the biggest announcement of the whole. Oh wait, there was another one, right? I think there was some other. There was
No,
some other announcement. There was just Gitaru Man.
nothing.
Then it ended, right?
It was just
He said
Gitaru.
one
That's it.
more thing. Gitaru Man's now on PlayStation.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Just Gitaru, man.
Oh, I have invaders trying to invade my space over here.
Visitors.
So yeah, so that was a big one. That was exciting to see that show up out of the blue. If you
Out
don't
of the
know,
blue.
that's one of Pfeffer's favorite games.
Indeed, it is.
Well,
And
the real ones though.
once it's out on PlayStation again on the PlayStation collection, we're gonna play it again and we're gonna stream it again because
They got you because you got to subscribe. The what is it, $180 a year to play?
really,
Yeah, it's the part of the classic collection. You need like the highest tier, I think, just to get that.
then we will subscribe to that and upgrade for a month
Okay,
and then
that's right.
downgrade back again.
All right, just play it, stream it. That's it. Oh man,
That's too bad that they're not just releasing it.
yeah.
You guys should re-release it again. Whoever PlayStation people watching this.
Innis, or that's the company is showing.
Enos.
Koei, Koei owns that.
Yeah,
So you
Koei.
gotta spam Koei Tecmo and be like, come on.
I know.
That's it. Just
They're
come
gonna be
on,
like,
Gitaru.
they're
Come
just gonna be like, no, just pay. Fuck you, pay me.
on. Nah, but then the final game that they finally showed was God of War Lao Fei. Now,
Yay.
now there's all this corny discourse about that people don't like it because she's a woman, and I'm sure there are people who don't care for a woman lead in God of War. I don't think it's because she's a woman. I honestly think it's because, first of all, you have a weird cube talking that millennial speak, trying to be funny, named Frank, and then it's the main argument, which I don't really give a shit. I thought the game looked great. I personally want to play it. The only thing that did annoy me was the talking cube. Like they really didn't know what the fuck to do for a buddy system, and it seems like PlayStation is doing that. There's like they must have like a mandate. Like if you build a game for us, a first party studio game, it must have a buddy system. Meaning they have to have a buddy there to tell you where to go, what to do, how to find clues, be your backup support. I find it highly annoying. It's actually they were trying to make their games a little too mainstream or easy to
Yeah.
play and
Yeah.
and I don't care for that. It was cute in God of War where you had the fucking talking head. That was awesome. That was a great take on a buddy system. Of
It was,
he
right. He was
te-
snarky.
right. He
Right.
gave you
He
some
spoke
talking. He
back.
was on your six. He told you somebody was right behind you. Like that was really it.
Yeah.
Plus, he was just a very interesting character. You know what I mean? He was part of the lore. Real. I doubt there's
Yes.
a talking cube is in any Greek or Norse lore. Like I just refuse to believe that. Maybe
Exactly.
the
And then the
talking
way that they're
ribbon, but what?
right, and then the way that they're having it set up, like you said, they're making it like this whole buddy system. He sounds like Ryan Reynolds
Right,
being Deadpool, and it's like I don't know. I'm a bit over. It's been years now. We've dealt with Deadpool and Ryan Reynolds and the snarkiness of that and
right.
sarcasm, and I've hit my limit on that. And
You are maxed
Deadpool
out.
is, yeah, I'm done with Ryan Reynolds and his nonsense, and they should stop. It's time to stop.
It's time to stop.
Like, you can have snark and whatever comic humor, but that specific like that in my God of War game, I'm not gonna care for it.
Right.
I agree. The head was he was part of the lore. He gave you information. He like, aside from maybe occasionally repeating something about the puzzle that you're stuck on a little soon, is like whatever, but
Right.
he gave you insight on some stuff, and then you could talk to him in certain areas, and
Right, like
he
while you
gave
would
you
be on
like
the
a
boat.
backstory.
Right, exactly. He
Right.
would give you lore while you were
Exactly.
on the boat, and he would tell you little
Right.
stories of on the Norse, and that was again very well done buddy system. I mean, maybe it'll be good,
Yes.
but
Yes.
uh, but yeah. So I don't know. And then the reason I know that, well, not that that I know anything, but the pattern that I'm seeing is just also like in Horizon. Oh my God, this damn cat! Oh my God. He just jumped on my lap. He scared the crap out of me.
Our
Um,
boy's been very needy lately.
yeah, he's extra needy today. Uh, is that she wouldn't shut up. She kept talking to herself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like like you be in the middle of post, like maybe if I go hit that switch over there, or maybe if I have to find something that would activate the mechanism. Like shut up. Like it made no sense. Like shut up, woman. Like they really that game, like I do not like the Horizon games. I've tried. I played the first one, and I was on a God of War kick. I was on a Dark Souls kick at the time. So I put on the hardest difficulty. So that kind of killed it for me. But just the story just didn't keep me. It was really cheesy, a lot of it. And then
Mm.
and then part two was like, try to be intriguing. It was a pretty ass game, I'll say that much. It was gorgeous. But yeah, her constant needing to speak, and I'm thinking that was like, what? Why do I need that? I'm not an idiot. It was almost an insult. So
Mhm. Mhm.
so yeah. But again, we'll be here all night if we keep going. So on to
Yeah.
the actual main show of Summer Games Fest.
Yay.
So yeah, so
Yay.
Friday was the main event. Which there was more stuff throughout the week that we could have covered. That was mostly indie games. We're not gonna cover all of that. That was ridiculous. I'm sure there's a lot
Yeah,
of
no.
repeats or little games that most people don't give a shit about. But
Mhm.
yeah, the
Mhm.
main show at Summer Games Fest was really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. But we've been watching, covering, I think, every single Summer Games Fest since its inception around 2020 or something like that. And so yeah, this has to be one of the best ones, hands down. Like there was minimal indie games because, like, again, as much as we both, I'm addicted to an indie game right now. As much as I love indie games, it's not like these big shows are usually to keep the soul, I guess, of E3. These shows were meant for like the bigger names, like the games you really the most anticipated. And I don't mind an indie game, but when it's like most of it was like a lot of the previous shows, it kind of takes away some of the energy from the show. It's like, all right, there's always an indie game coming out. I want to see the bombastic, crazy games. So
Yes.
he really delivered this year, and I'll say that much. Starting with the first game that that it opened with, Resident Evil Veronica, which, oh
Oh
my
yeah.
god, that was such a great opening. I was so happy to see that finally announced, because it should have been the next game after Part 3 got remade, but they, I guess they're dedicated to their investors. It might have been the smarter move, the more known game, and then
Mhm.
now you're doing a
Mhm.
fan, a more of a niche cult favorite, which is Veronica. So I'm excited
Mhm.
for that. You know, Claire Redfield back on the scene. It was a great game on Dreamcast, and I haven't played it in years. I
Mm.
should revisit that old ass game. But I remember loving it. I remember loving the way they did everything, and a lot of the it felt so modern at the time. It wasn't. It was like kind of. It was a precursor to Part 4, which was over the shoulder. So it was, the camera kind of followed her instead of like the stuck camera, because it was a full 3D game. So yeah, I really
Mhm.
enjoyed that first game. So yeah, that was a great opening to
Yeah, no, that was really cool.
to the main show.
I I didn't really play the Resident Evils as a kid, so because I was a big old scaredy cat, so it didn't impact me as much as it did you.
Right.
But we will play through
You need to play
them.
part two now since you beat part one, and part two
I
is so
know,
good.
freaking Barry.
But let's run through it. So here we then they opened. Then they had a Mighty Cuphead Adventure, a new hand animated Cuphead game. I saw a
Yeah,
lot of people excited for that, so that's good. They brought
still have to play that.
I know.
Whew.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
One day, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
What else? There was Alien Isolation 2. That was pretty cool. That's coming out. You know,
Yeah, no, that is cool. People really, really love the Alien Isolation. Like I've seen people like speed run it. It's crazy because I can't even, but people really like that game.
yeah. Um, yeah. I never played the first one, so yeah, definitely. Would like to check it out someday.
Yeah.
What was Gen Atlas? I know Gen Atlas was that was that. Oh yeah, Gen Atlas was that big game from the guys who made
Oh, Shadow of the Colossus.
right. It's pretty
Yes.
much
Fumito Ueda.
yeah, exactly. Oh, good job. Um, but yeah, he's the guy who made like Ico and Shadow of the Colossus is coming out with another game that looks pretty much similar. Your little robot guy jumping on, who has to run up on these giant, machines, almost like it's robot Shadow of the Colossus. And that game looks
Yes.
amazing. It looks very interesting, and I'm happy that he's still making games. These big
Yes,
weird
no, me
games.
too. It's awesome. I've actually installed Shadow of the Colossus on the PlayStation, trying to motivate myself to get closer to start playing those games. So
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
gonna get to those
definitely.
too.
Yeah, definitely got to get on that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was a game called Blood Message. What the hell was
Blood
Blood
message.
Message? This one was another like samurai style, game. So we'll see
Yeah.
what that's about. I think that was the Chinese one. Um, okay, yeah, the
Yeah.
Tang
Yeah. Yeah.
Dynasty.
It
Yeah, that's
is.
Chinese.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Uh,
Chinese history. Yeah.
Stranger Than Heaven got shown.
Stranger than
And while I'm happy to see
heaven.
that game, I'm looking forward to that game. They're adding weird characters to it. So yeah, so
Yes.
we have Snoop Dogg. We knew was in the game. He comes out, and what does he do? He announces that Tupac is gonna be in the game, which is so fucking weird, so out of place.
Boo.
And we're very, very much against, using his likeness. Like, let the man rest. Like,
Yeah.
doing this cash grab, for his likeness is very corny to me. And
That's exactly what it feels like.
yeah, and I hate that he came out. Oh, we're working with the Tupac estate, blah, like that's his family or something. Who wants this? Nah, he
I
wasn't into
know.
video games. He's never said he was into ancient or 1900s Japanese culture. So I don't see why he's in the game. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
that's what they're doing with that. What else?
Mm-hmm.
Some of these games I don't even know what to say about them. Like, there was so much shown that I forgot. There was Hex, which I remember that looking good.
That did look good. Sci-fi stuff.
That one says is some of the developers from behind the division. Yeah, it's a big sci-fi game.
Yeah.
Um, that's coming out in 2027. Looks like it's gonna be some kind of weird survival thing, or adventure game. Hopefully, it's some kind of four players. I see multiple people running around, so we'll see how that game goes. What else?
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that looks weird.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah. Dead by Daylight 10th anniversary. That's cool. They announced a new monster or something. Mortal Shell 2 open beta is now live. That's great. I streamed and finished the first game. So I actually have a little soft spot for Mortal Shell. That was my first Souls
Mm-hmm.
like that I actually like got into and finished before I played Demon Souls. Um,
Yeah.
well, Sand Raiders of Sophie. Forgot. I completely forgot the fuck that is. What is that? Sand Raiders. Sand. Why is that not popping up?
You lost me on the list here.
Did I?
Yeah. I'm not sure where you jumped
Oh well, I have a different list that shows like everything, and then I'm looking at a
to.
different.
Oh, okay.
That's just like down the line.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I don't know why it's not. I'm not. I'm. That's weird. All right. Anyway, we're gonna skip that one. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Racing trailer. That got shown. That's cool. I don't really care about that game, even though I do want to
Yeah.
play it, but I
Exactly.
don't really care. Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin. We've known that game's coming out.
Yes.
It's cool that it's who was doing it. Platinum
Platinum
Games.
games.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
that's good. That means that they're gonna be doing some kind of fun action game there. New Fortnite season got shown. A new Gundam Rogue Orbit release date got shown, 2027.
Mm-hmm.
An extremely hard game that launches in July 24th. Oh, that game Crossfire. That game looked really good. That one. Yeah, that
Crossfire.
was the one
Yeah,
that
that
showed
looked cool.
like it's supposed to be a single player narrative, military sim where you're gonna, you get to duck under, like the cover system is gonna be like really dynamic,
Dynamic.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that sounded really cool.
Yeah.
Um, Control Resonant got shown again. Guild
Mm-hmm.
Wars 3 is gonna be in beta soon, so for any Guild Wars players, that's interesting. Uh, Star
Yay.
Star Wars Galactic Racer got shown. That I cannot wait for. Star Wars looks really fun. Um, so yeah, I want to play that. Hold on, I wanted to
Hell
see
yeah.
the. Oh well, it doesn't matter. What else? End of Abyss. Is that real?
End of Abyss. I don't
Yeah, I feel like some of this is made up.
know.
It's like fucking AI slop website. Says everything here. Anyway,
Oh.
oh yeah, that Virtua Fighter Crossroads. That game looked really fun.
Virtual Fighter looked good.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I
Yes.
definitely want to play that because pretty much so it's like a lot of people got hyped because Shenmue was started out as a Virtua Fighter RPG, and now it seems like that we've gone full circle with RGG. Uh, it's finally coming around and fulfilling that old dream of creating an RPG. Some kind of like
Yes.
deep story mode for Virtua Fighter, and it looked good. They showed some running. It showed like exactly like a Shenmue like gameplay. So that looks really exciting. I love the vibe of the trailer. I really hope the game is good.
Yes. Yes. They started off really strong. They had the reggaeton going. They
Yeah,
got you invested immediately. Well, it got us invested immediately with that.
yeah,
So I look forward to that.
exactly. What else? There was Mafia: The Old Country, Man of Honor. That's like a new story DLC. Soul Frame got shown a little bit. Grounded 2 Into the Abyss expansion release date. That's cool. Oh yeah, and then there's that 1666 Amsterdam, which is
Mm-hmm.
a guy from like Ubisoft. Like he was part of Ubisoft years ago. He got shit canned from there, and he ended up. It's taken him like 16 years to finally release this game that he's been trying to build forever now. So that looks like that's finally happening. So good for him. Oh, there's Saw. Genesis got shown.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So yeah.
That looks good. They even brought the what the hell's the name of the doll out?
Oh, I forget.
Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, 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 yeah.
Clown doll. I don't
So
know.
I'm excited for that because that's Bluebird's doing that, no?
Is that who's doing that?
I
Saw
think it
Genesis?
is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
built on Bluebird's expertise in psychological horror. Yes.
Yes. So, yes. I'm excited for that. That's a 3v1, so we'll see
Yeah,
how that works
that
out.
should be fun.
That looks like it's going to be fun. I'm willing to play that one. Torture some of you.
Oh no.
wanna play a game.
Right. Let's see. Yeah. So I feel like I have a page open, but I feel like it just skipped a bunch of shit. It's like everything's shown here, and we're only gonna show 15, like 10 games. I'm like, there was like 50 games shown.
Oh,
Anyway, the a new Among Us is coming out. Among Us On Guard, a story, Among Us story. So that should, I wonder how that's
yeah,
gonna go. Um,
yeah, that looked like something. I wasn't even aware that they had a show.
no, they were announcing the show. The show is not out yet.
Oh,
Yeah, they announced it during the thing. It's gonna come out. It's just that they were like, oh, from the they brought the actors out, actresses out first about the show, and then gave us the show trailer. So I was like, oh, like it was
oh,
weird how they did that. Oh, from the new Among Us show, like I guess if you
yeah,
we weren't in the know of
that was
that.
weird.
If maybe it got
Yeah, we
announced
weren't.
elsewhere, you know.
Yeah, but it seems that the series actually also shadow dropped then and there.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it shadow dropped that day. So you're able to watch it on Paramount Plus if you're subscribed to that. So yes.
Yeah.
Yay. Yay. Yay.
Lords of the Fallen 2 arrives on Steam this fall.
Yay.
Star Wars Zero Company. Yeah. Blood of the Dawnwalker got shown a release date, I guess.
Yes.
When the hell's that come out? Blood of the Dawnwalker. Oh, cool. That's from the director of The Witcher 3 doing that Blood of the Dawnwalker.
Oh.
And that's coming
What
out.
shall you say?
Yeah, the director from The Witcher. So that's coming out September 2nd.
Okay.
So that's good.
Okay.
Um, there's going to be a 007 First Light expansion. Gothic got a remake trailer. Wuthering Waves has a Cyberpunk Edge Runners event. Nobody cares about that. Oh, Monster Hunter Wilds gets Ascendance. Massive expansion. Woo!
Yay.
What else? I don't feel like covering all this shit anymore. What else was
Hot
interesting?
Wheels Infinite Rush was
Yay.
good. That looked fun.
Yeah.
Clutch, another racing game, open world racing game.
Oh yeah. Power World 1.0 release. Stellar Blade's Blood Rain, which is a sequel to Stellar Blade. Wolf Among Us 2 is
Oh
coming
yeah, that
out
was a good
next year.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Tifa's coming to Street Fighter 6.
Yes. Yes.
And it finally closed with Final Fantasy 7 Revelation, which I'm excited
Yes.
about.
I still have to play the first ones
Yeah.
because I still haven't never beat the original, but it's okay. I'm not gonna do all that grinding now. I'm
There's
the
no grinding. It's actually the part. You mean the original?
the
Oh
OGS.
yeah. Yeah, because once you hit that last disc, which I think you did, and that's where it broke. Um,
Yeah.
you have to grind like at least to level 50 before you can really fuck up. Well, like 40 maybe 40 to 45. I remember doing that as a kid.
Mm.
But yeah. Oh yeah, Valheim. So you know what's funny is that Valheim did get shown. Speaking to the chat here. Uh, but it was at the PC Game Show, which was so corny that we ended up
We
tuning
couldn't
out.
stand it.
And
Yeah.
we were so trailered out by then that I was just like, I can't, I just can't do this. So there was a lot of games shown at that PC Game Show too that we completely missed, including Valheim
Yeah.
1.0 release date. But you know what?
Yeah.
It is what it
There
is.
were a few things that I'm pretty sure that we missed because we were just jerks about watching the fake ass acting.
Yeah, it was
But we
bad.
needed to keep our sanity too.
Yeah, and I think by that point we were streaming already for like 4 hours for the Xbox event, so it was like
Yeah.
and and then we did the Friday and Tuesday, and so it was just like, it's enough.
I know. It was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
So then
Yeah,
after
yeah.
after the main show, then they jumped into Day of the Devs,
Woo!
which was fun. Hold on. Sorry. I'm getting a little cold and I wanted to turn the air conditioner on. But let's see. So Day of the Devs, you had Tim Schafer also being a bit of a cornball because he was trying to think of new ways of seeing surpriso for prizo.
Oh, saying instead of saying world premiere,
World premiere, yeah. He was saying all these nonsense.
yeah, he was being silly. That was like I can appreciate that. Yeah.
Yes, yes. But what did they announce there? They had Blood Dungeon, some pixel art. It's a cross between Vampire Survivors and Spelunky. That's you also have to worry about gravity. Tenebris Somnia.
That looked
That looked
good.
good.
Yes.
Yes, it's a pixelated horror game, and you're trapped in a nightmare, and horror ensues.
And no, the interesting was that it has the professional live action scenes, remember? Sequences?
Oh, yes, it has that in between. Yes, I completely forgot about that. Yes,
Yeah,
that looked good.
that game looks
That
really
looked real good.
interesting. Yes, I like that they really use what's that called? Conventional like special effects or whatever, practical special effects. No
Mm,
CGI. Everything is like with real artists and no AI. That was the big thing. Remember they were like no
I
AI was
love that.
used and yeah, like
Yes,
that game looked really really interesting. I am very excited for that Tenebris Somnia. Yeah.
yes, yes. No, that looked really good, and that's gonna come out October 16th. So look out for that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
After that, then you had one of my favorites, like a rhythm game. So the people who made Headbangers Rhythm Royale, which is a weird pigeon headbanging game on the Switch, they're coming out with the Mr. Records or Mr. Records, and that's also it's like what did you mention? It was like the Runner, Mr. Runner
I
or
like Bit Trip,
Runner.
like a Bit Trip.
Bit Trip, yeah,
Yeah.
Bit Trip Runner, yeah, yeah, like that. And so you have to jump over stuff or jump through stuff and whatever, and survive through all the different obstacles on beat. So that looked fun and very colorful and cute.
Yeah, hell
Um,
yeah.
After that, there's 33 Immortals, which is a co-op roguelike that you're gonna jump on. It's online multiplayer, and you're gonna be on in there with 32 other players, making it 33 people. And you're gonna go in and fight bosses and beat shit up together. And I think that's really cool. There's not gonna be any chatting or anything either. So you're just gonna go in and just go beat it up.
That
I
sounds
love
nice.
it.
That sounds awesome.
It's yeah, it sounds fun. It's like just go in. It's like when we did our big raids in Final Fantasy in 14.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
Except
yeah.
you don't have anybody bitching at you about not knowing your
Yeah.
your routines.
Yeah.
Then we had Dreadmore, adventure game set in creepy, dark, post-apocalyptic world where you fish and loot. I don't remember much of that.
It was the fishing
It's
game, yeah.
yeah, it's another fishing game. Threads of Time, throwback RPG with very cute visuals. That looked really pretty. Yeah, it says it looks kind of like a Chrono Trigger, so it's the really pretty visuals with that.
Right, and that what's cool about that game is that they're working with like I think veterans of like from Square and stuff like that who to help make the game. So that's why it has like that nice look and and stuff like that. So
Yes,
that should be really exciting. If you're into RPGs, that's very exciting to play that one.
absolutely, definitely. Then they also had announced N plus Infinity times two, which is the next game coming from the people that made N back in 2004. Um, what was that one about? This little pixel game. You're jumping and running, and you're trying to gather.
Yeah,
some stuff, and it's gravities kind of messes you up.
it's like a physics based game too. Yeah, you just jumping around and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a nice platformer,
and then
multiplayer platformer.
yeah, the interesting thing about that game is how it's these quote unquote sequels are not really sequels. They just taking the base game and building on top of it. That's why it's called like N plus or N plus plus, and because it's still N, just extra shit added to it. So that's pretty
Mhm.
cool.
Mhm. That's cool. That's cool. Then they followed that up with Into the Unwell, which is actually published by Coffee Stain, who's who also published Valheim, which
Ooh.
is cool. Yeah, 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 yeah. So that one's a third person roguelite with it's inspired by kind of like Cuphead or Mouse PI for Hire. So it has like the old cartoony animation inspired style to it. Um we saw so many different trailers. I don't remember what the hell the premise was that for that one.
Yeah, just that it's a roguelite with rubber hose animation.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Next. Bub. Oh, this one I liked. Bub, it's a narrative adventure style about the nature of making art in New York City. And then you have like it looks like paper cutouts throughout the whole thing. And I don't know, I really liked how it looked. It's a point and click. I don't even know. But it's New York and we like that.
Yeah,
We
that
like
one.
all
That
things
one.
New
I
York.
like the vibe of that one. Yeah, a lot. Especially that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that one.
I don't know if I wish listed that or not, but I gotta go back and actually I think I'm pretty sure I did. But that one looks really cool. It's got different layers and stuff like that. Next after that, then they announced Lazy River. This one's the one that we wanna get. It's a
Yeah.
co-op first person shooter. It's pretty much raft in a lazy river that goes around the whole place. And you have to also adding in like 7 days to die with zombies that you have to shoot off
Right.
as you're
7 days
going
to
around the
raft.
whole place. Yeah, right. 7 days to raft. I remember. Right, right, right. So that looks fun. There's different things that you have to kind of different obstacles and whatnot you have to do. You have to build a raft, survive, try to escape,
Yeah, it's
and
like a water park in space. So it's like a
yeah,
giant lazy river. Yeah.
exactly. Don't pee in the pool. That's how you make zombies.
That's funny.
Ay, ay, ay. Next, they announced Prove You're Human. So that's made from the creators of A Thousand Times Resist. And that was really weird because you have this really AI face that you're talking to, and then you have to tell the AI that it's not human, that
Hmm.
you have to prove to the AI that it's not human in this digital
It's funny
world.
because I thought this was the game you were playing last night. I was like, did that come out already? You were
Oh,
playing I'm Not a Human.
right.
This one is
Not prove you're human.
Not Prove You're a Human. Right.
I know that one. I really like that one too. I want to see what happens in there because it's what
Yeah.
is that going to turn into
Hmm.
once you start making it question itself because it's your mind. But if you're trying to persuade it into understanding that it's not a human, like what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next, they had Ithaca from the creators of Inua, a story in ice and time. I guess more known, Bury Me, My Love. It's a narrative RPG. You drive a rideshare vehicle and you unravel a mystery.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's like you're an Uber driver trying to be a detective over here. They followed that up with Screenbound. Screenbound, I hadn't seen that in a while. I'm actually surprised seeing it because I thought it came out already. But it's been in development for a while. You have a 2D and a 3D. It's all platforming, but you're walking around with what looks like a little Game Boy in front of you. You're just kind of platforming in your Game Boy while also platforming in the 3D world around you, holding it there. So I don't know. I think it's a little too much for me. So I'm not
Next.
saying you won't like it. It's just not for me. But it looks cute. It looks fun. Go for it. Shot One Fighters is a rogue game. You're playing a fighting game, and the more you progress, the more moves and set stuff, the move sets and abilities you unlock. Cool.
Yeah, that seems cool.
Yeah. Apple Crumble is everybody's coming over to grandma's house and everybody's trying to kill grandma. And you got to figure out who the hell is trying to kill grandma. That that looked fun. I'm I'm with that one. That's going to come out later this year. Um Slap Out of It. This is a slapping game. You slap everything.
Hell yeah.
It's a comedy sandbox. You slap stuff. It has Ben Starr in it. I Ben Starr wants to be in everything nowadays himself. But yes, slap out of it. And it's got little weird puzzle characters in it. I don't know. They also announced Super Ukulele Cart.
I think this was when I was taking my break. I don't remember seeing that one.
Yeah, no, this is exactly when you stepped away, and I'm just very confused as to who asked for this.
Nobody.
Right. Oh, you know what? All right, whatever. Into the fire. Into the fire. There's big fire. You go in. You try to rescue the survivors without getting your ass burned up by all the flames. That one looked really interesting. Um, I want to definitely keep track of that. It didn't have a release date yet,
Right.
but we will check back into the fire. That one looked really cool. If you want to check into the trailer, that one looked fun. Well, not fun. Looked interesting. Trine 6 Together in Time. I didn't realize there were that many trines out.
Right. It's
Fantasy co-op platforming. I don't know.
a
Yeah,
good game.
September 17th. Yeah,
It's a
hurry up
good
and buy.
series. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I mean, there's six of them, so it must be. When Sirens Fall Silent. Set in 90s Italy, Sirens Fall Silent is a psychological thriller. You're a policewoman trying to solve an intense case involving kidnappings and murders. So that's from the people who've done Martha is Dead. So if you like something like that, then maybe this is right up your alley as well.
Yay.
I like psychological thrillers. So I'm going to have to look into that too. I'm pretty sure that is all that they did for Day of the Devs. So now, what do you want to do next? Wholesome?
If you want.
Yeah. Okay, we can go through a few of them. Let me see. What was gonna come out? What were some of the best ones for wholesome? Milky delivery. Milky delivery. You deliver milk in an adorable um 2D 2D little town. You got to grab your bike, you take your milk bottles, you go and deliver stuff. Your milk delivery to. Oh no, I thought
A
out the
yo.
thing that I. No, 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 not like that. No ayoing.
Milky delivery.
Hold on, I lost it. I lost it. Entertain them while I get back.
Oh man, I'm getting
um,
tired. I've like I feel like I'm reliving all these trailers now.
you're getting worn out.
Yeah, I'm so worn out of covering all this shit. Like I'm done. We'll cover like two more, like three games from each of the next two shows.
Okay, so we got Hidden Folks 2.
Oh yeah.
If you know
Okay.
if you know, you know Hidden Folks 2. That's going to come out at some point. I'm excited. Monkey's excited. We're excited. What else is there? Planet Zoo 2. If you're a fan of Planet Zoo, they're coming out with another one. Um, Patience is a Virtue.
Yeah, that one look.
That one looked really interesting too. You know, if you've already watched me stream, I like weird stuff. This one looks, it has interesting animation style. You have to rearrange the words of your enemies. You investigate a small town conspiracy. It's a mystery game. I love it. I'm going to play that at some point. What else is there? They had a frog game, Walk the Frog. That's the one that you have to use post-its so you can continue the story for the frog to go throughout the
Oh
story.
yeah, that one looked really
That one's
interesting. Yeah, I
nice.
like that one.
Yeah. Yeah. If you have already played Toem, Toem 2 is going to come out at some point. Um, Dear, Boy, Dear and Boy, they've actually shown that in previous wholesome games. Um, that's going to come out. I don't even know what if they even have a release date on that yet. Oh, actually, yeah, that's going to come out on the 23rd of June.
Ooh.
Finally, there's another little buddy game. So you're gonna be the boy. You're gonna play with the deer, and you're gonna go places, and hopefully good things will happen. But I feel like sad things will happen. But I've played too many games like this, so
Right.
I don't want to call it. I hate being wrong in these cases. Um, let's see. There's In the Drift, who is coming from the creators of Sable. Sorry, I see a cat above me looking at stuff, looking like they're gonna jump. Stop it, Fifi. Into the Drift is from the people who made Sable. You have to travel the asteroid belt, restore connections. It's a platformer narrative game. What else?
I want Little
I know they.
Cheese Works.
I'm sorry. What?
Little Cheese Works, the one where you're the four mice and you gotta carry cheese around. It looks like Four Swords Adventure.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that one. Yeah,
Sorry, I
I'm
just saw
telling
it.
you, there's so many.
Yeah.
No, no, no. You're good. You are good. Um, Wild Chorus. Wild Chorus is musical exploration game, and you're guiding sound back into a silent world. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Um I don't remember half of these. There's so many. My biggest issue with a lot of indie games is that when you throw them all together in a showcase, it makes it a little difficult to keep track of what's what
Hmm.
until they actually come out, and then you can experience their substance and their adventure on your own, because it's all feels like a blur. It's all colorful. It's all cute. It's all everything. And
Yeah.
I just can't keep track of everything. But the last thing I will mention from this is Colorbound. You're a young boy, Fifi, killing me over here. About to have a cat fall on me. It's a puzzle platforming journey, so you can reunite his grandfather's band for one last tribute performance.
Oh.
So you're this little boy, and then you have the little panpipes, and then you're exploring.
Oh yeah, your little Peruvian game. Hmm.
Yeah. The little Peruvian boy, Peruvian looking boy. I don't think they say that he's a Peruvian boy, but still, he's a Peruvian boy. And then of course, last but not least, I'm gonna mention Is This Seat Taken is coming to PS5 in
Nice.
September. So
Yeah.
yay.
All right. Yeah, there's
Mm,
so much, and that's because again we're not. There's a bunch we didn't cover, like the Latin Games
yeah,
Fest, Black Voices in
I know.
Gaming, Super
Right. I
Gay,
think
whatever
that's
Games Fest, like the
I think that's
LGBT
what
one. Sorry.
right, that's what's added to our just being tired of it all. Just our we there's so many shows. They split it up into too many things.
Yeah.
It's too many for me. I love watching all the showcases, but when there's 20 showcases compared to the regular like 5, it's overdoing it.
I mean, we watched only the main ones, and I don't know. This year was just a lot. I don't know why. It was just a lot. Um,
It was a lot because now it's officially just kind of turned into E3 with the East Asian Fest, the India Fest,
right,
because
yeah.
and all of it,
And then Nintendo
all of
was,
it.
yeah.
They used to have it all together in the mix event, the media indie exchange event, and then the wholesome games. The problem with that is that since they're all indie games, they're you're half of the shows are just the same thing. So you're watching the same trailers in two different shows and back
Right.
to back on top of that. So but anyway,
Yeah. All
I've
right.
ranted about that already.
That's
I
okay.
don't want
We can move on to the last
to.
couple of things because yeah, I'm getting tired of talking about this shit.
Yes,
Um.
yes, 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 yes.
So yeah, so then they had the Xbox event. I was excited for the Xbox event, but unfortunately for me personally, it wasn't. It was while there's some things to be excited about, there it was they're making some weird decisions, and it's like a lot of the stuff is stuff that's finally coming out, or things that just aren't like just don't excite me much.
Mhm.
I think that's what it was. I think towards the end there was nothing after Summer Games Fest, which was really well done, and exciting, and had me had me talking. It feels like everything else was just a whole hum in comparison. Even though some of
Mhm.
the indie games do look nice and Data Devs was okay, um, the Xbox and Nintendo Vest just were not. So yeah, so first thing,
Mhm.
when that show opened, they show Asha Sharma. She comes and she's like, "Oh, we're gonna announce that Gears of War E Days is a console exclusive," and it's like, cool story, bro. Then you look at the numbers, right? If you dig in a little bit, it's like, oh man, they're not gonna put it on PlayStation. It's crazy. Then you find out that the Gears of War remake or remaster, reloaded or whatever, didn't sell
Mhm.
shit on PlayStation. It
Of
sold like two
course it
hundred
didn't.
thousand copies, and like that's it, And it was like, so like I'm not. It's like, oh really? You're putting the franchise that didn't sell well on PlayStation
Exactly.
on
Like what made
you're making that a console exclusive? Oh, thank you.
right, like what made you think Gears of War of all games
Is
would
like
have been the one
is the game
to
to show that you're
right.
dedicated to the console? No. What would have shown that is fucking Halo. Halo
Yes.
campaign evolved. You're releasing the original Halo remake.
Yes.
Why is that not a console exclusive?
Mhm.
And people are getting upset because it's specifically marketed for PlayStation 5. Like they have a PlayStation 5 like captured on PS5. Like they're not even trying to say this is on Xbox, but and also yeah, it's also on PS5. It's no, it's like, "Hey, PS5 players, this is Halo for you." You know what I mean? Like they're marketing it directly
Exactly.
to them.
Yeah.
So it's like it's weird. It's bullshit. It's bullshit messaging. I can't. And then the other game is what the fuck, Clockwork something. I forgot the name of the next game, but it's one game this year because E Day is coming out this year for Gears of War, and then the new IP is next year or whatever. And they're like, "Oh, we didn't want you to just think it was a anniversary thing, a one off. There's gonna be more games. We just, after she says that, after she goes and says, "Oh, we're dedicated," every game after E Day is on PS5. Almost everything they showed said had PS5 logo on it. They'd even try to edit it out, to like this is an Xbox marketing event. Like it shouldn't like if the game's coming out on PS5, great. Why are you telling us here at an Xbox marketing event? So,
Right.
again, it's weird. They're full of shit, and it's just the same bullshit corporate messaging over and over and over again. When it comes to these people, it was just disappointing to see. I thought I was gonna see like we're done. Like all these games are gonna only be on the. If you want to play on console, they're only gonna be on Xbox. Or whatever. And then this is coming out on PC. When you hear the words console exclusive, it means that the console that it comes out for is Xbox or whatever. But the game's also gonna be on PC, which all these
Mhm.
E Day is going to be.
Mhm. Mhm.
All right.
Exactly.
So moving along, they
Yeah.
showed E-Day, nobody cares. Then we get Fable,
Yay.
which finally that's what people do care about. Hopefully, it's actually good. I was hoping to see more gameplay than they showed for a game that's supposed to come out in 8 months, but
I know.
that was a little
They
bit
gave us a
weird.
whole ass other video trailer of things and
So I'm gonna I like to assume that maybe for Gamescom, Gamescom is coming up in 2 months, and then you have the Game Awards in December. So we'll see what happens.
that's true. Maybe we'll get a nice little
Uh,
gameplay trailer of it because it's gonna come out in February, right? I think.
right. So that's what I'm
Right.
saying. Like
So
they got to show something at Game Awards.
I
Um,
have hope still. I'm still scared.
I just hope it's
Fifi,
good,
what?
man. Anyway, moving along, they had
Sorry.
a Halo campaign of VOW, like I was just talking about. That's coming out in July. Plague Tale Legacy game is coming out, a new Plague Tale game. So that was kind of exciting. Seems like a side story compared to the rat one. A little more
Oh yeah, yeah,
actiony
yeah.
and stuff like that. So that was cool.
Yeah.
Uh, Persona 4 Revival's coming out um,
Yep.
next year, which I like Persona 4. It's really great. It's been re-released several times already.
Mhm.
Finally, after what 6 years of being announced, State of Decay 3 finally has a gameplay trailer, which it looks like a game from over 6 years ago.
Yes.
But that's finally coming out. Sea of Thieves is getting an update. Metro 2039 gets a game. Got announced and had a gameplay trailer. So Metro
Mhm.
fans of the 2033 or what was it? You said it. Metro Exodus. Um, you
Yes.
know, and now the highlight of the show, Bad Magpie.
Yay! Yes.
It's funny because it's like some of the showcase. It's the quirky games, that stuck out. So yes, Bad Magpie looks
Right.
very fun.
Right. We years ago we got a game so we can be a badass goose. Now we can be a badass little magpie.
Mm,
I'm here for it.
hell yeah. What else? Wolong 2 Wings of Ember. So another Wolong game is coming out. Um, that's cool. What else? What's this? Oh, Cult.
Cult game.
Join Us. The cult game
Yes.
Join Us. That looked
Cult
fun.
sim.
You have to freaking recruit. Ah, sorry. Um, another Senua game is coming out, which is really weird because it felt like it took forever for the last one to come out, and then because what was it, Ninja 2016 or 17 is when the first came, because that was PS4, so the first one came out like I think 2016 it was, and then the second one finally came out like in 2021 or 22, which I never touched. Um,
I know. I know. They even have the original Senua's Sacrifice in VR now.
oh my
So,
god.
yeah.
And apparently they canceled some other game so the whole studio could focus on this new Senua game. So it seems to be the only thing keeping them open.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because Ninja Theory had another arena shooter that totally didn't do well at all. It was terrible, so it was not fun. But anyway,
Hmm.
Doom Eternal Revelations has been announced. It's an expansion that's coming out in July, so that's cool. Oh, another big announcement.
Oh yeah, can you tell me? Yeah, yeah,
Fucking. Oh man, yeah, it's Crazy Taxi again. Oh man, that what an opening to a
yeah.
trailer. Like the fact that they
That
got,
was so
I think the
good.
smartest decision that they made for that game is making sure it has the Offspring coming back for the soundtrack. So that was great to
Absolutely.
hear.
Absolutely. So excited for that.
Then after showing that, then they knew the millennials were awake for a moment, so they were coming out with a
Mm-hmm.
special edition Xbox that looks like the OG Xbox or whatever. Even though it's a see through, and the OG one was not see through, but they're trying to go for the look for the 25th anniversary of Xbox.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
It
It looks
does.
cool. I'll give it that. I'll give it that.
What else? Minecraft Dungeons 2 got announced. Another game called Magicians: The Devil's Deal came out. Is got announced. Valor Mortis. I forgot what that's about. What's this? Valor Mortis. That one, oh, just barely anything. One of those like, what's that?
Fighting
Oh, it's a first person,
adventure.
yeah, like beans and toast kind of game.
Beans and toast.
Elder Scrolls Online gets the Thieves Guild expansion. Flight Simulator gets a United States themed update.
Mortal.
Whirlwind's Meat is getting an expansion. That's cool. Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Castlevania Belmont's Curse was announced for October. That's another new 2D side scroller Castlevania game. So that was cool. And then they,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's right. They showed Spyro. That was cool. They showed Persona 6. It was just a teaser, just letting you know that yes, it's being made. That's it. It was like nothing at all shown. So that was I felt kind of cheap to me.
It was cheap, but it's gathering the hype.
Right. And then Spyro Realm Beyond was announced. So that looked really good. The new Spyro game. So I'm happy that Xbox doing something with that. So good job on that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's made by
Hell
Toys
yeah.
for Bob, which I think used to make like games like that, a while ago.
Oh,
Now they're
okay.
coming back to do that because they put Toys for Bob on fucking Call of Duty for a bit there. Um,
What?
yeah, but I think now they're letting them. So it was nice to see that they're letting them do a Spyro game.
Right. Let them do their thing, not make something completely different.
Yeah, do a support studio bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah. Then they want to lay them all off after the fact if they bomb it.
Right.
Like, be for real. Be for real.
And Clockwork Revolution, that was the name of the game that is going to be a console exclusive. Which again, it's a new IP that nobody cares about. So they're not really doing much by not putting it on PlayStation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then they showed a first look at Call of Duty's new extraction shooter DMZ, like officially DMZ, and it looked pretty good. Except that they did that stupid role playing shit, where it's like people really talking military speak on the mic instead of it just being like,
I
"Where you at,
know.
bro? Oh yeah, I'm over here." Oh,
Oh,
what are you
sorry,
doing to
sorry,
me?
sorry. I'm so sorry. I was bringing the microphone
What
closer.
are
I'm
you
so
doing to
sorry.
our listeners?
Sorry, everybody.
But I think, oh, and then Nintendo showed some stuff. We don't really have to cover much of Nintendo.
No, we do.
Oh, then
We
go
have
ahead.
to talk about Nintendo. Okay, so first, they're they're coming out with the new Rhythm Heaven Groove. Rhythm Heaven game, rhythm game. Love it. Yes. I'm just gonna skim through the rest of them because I really don't care about anything else. Animusha Way of the Sword, Dragon's Dogma, Stellar Blade. The first one is coming. Orbitals. Um, it's a anime inspired universe, and it's a co op adventure that looks fun. We're gonna play
Oh.
that. Games and I have to play that.
That's what some see
Um,
these stupid websites that say everything's shown. You know what's missing from here? The fucking that one game that looks like a Ghibli Studio game with Jenny in it. That wasn't that shown
oh,
at Xbox?
it was shown at
See, these
Xbox.
fucking lists are bullshit, bro. Like, oh, here's everything except
Trash.
the shit that we don't want to show. We didn't, that they make the cut.
Right. Right.
Oh, I forgot the name of that
Jerks.
game now. Anyway, go on. I'm sorry. You can continue for a
No, that's
second.
okay. Rayman Legends Retold, Big Walk. I don't know if you all remember that, but that one it looks like little. I don't even know how to describe them, but they're little characters, and you're walking, and you have different co-op, and I don't even know what the hell you're supposed to be doing in the game. Um, but they're the people. It's from Panic, so they're the ones who made Untitled Goose Game, and now Big Walk is gonna come out in October. So I'm excited for that. I said October. I meant to say August. I don't know why I
Vivarium, by
said
the way.
October. Vivarium. Yes,
Right.
that one was a
That's
good
the game
one.
that it's a hand drawn game and that's like it looks like a Stardew Valley Studio Ghibli game. Like Studio Ghibli meets
Yes,
Stardew Valley. And
yes, that one looked nice.
I'm sorry, I'm a little upset. Like I said, like why wouldn't they show that on everything's shown and you skipped games and not and then a nice little
Yeah,
cute game
no,
like that? Like I don't know, that's kind of annoying.
I know. If I'm
Anyway,
skipping any games, it's gonna be the games that I don't like. So we're gonna move on. One Piece Grand Gourmet. It looks like a mobile diner dash, but
oh
with
my
One Piece
god.
characters. It looked okay. Uh, Pocopia is getting a free update today. And you can subscribe to the expansion pass, and they're gonna send stuff in the following months. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave gets a release date September 17th. Ninjala 2 was announced. I don't remember what Ninjala 1 was, but It's a ninja game. If you like the first one, another one is coming for you. DK Challenge event has started on the Switch Online. That's cool. Um, there are also Donkey Kong Bonanza's paid DLC is getting some limited time Mario content. So like the Super Mario's 40-year stuff. You can do something like that with Donkey Kong Bonanzas and you get like a high score or something. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble, Survivation, Survivathon. I'm like, what the hell is this word?
Can't
That was
read it on here.
announced. It's an 8-player survivor royale game that's going to come out later this year. Lords of the Fallen 2 is coming to Switch 2. Oh, I have hair in my face. That's coming to Switch 2. Lies of P is also coming to Switch 2. Devil May Cry 5, Devil Hunters also is coming to Switch 2. Um, Muramasa Revenant Blades is coming in 2027. I have no idea what that is. That's some anime style looking type of game. I don't know. Xenoblade Chronicles, Switch 2 editions. That's coming. Xenoblade Genesis, a new Xenoblade game, is coming in 2027. And wait, wow, there was a lot really announced. I didn't get to see all of this thing. So we're going to go back and we're going to skip over a few things, except for Nintendo Switch Sports
Oh yeah,
Resort.
that
You're going to
actually
be
looks
able
really
to
good.
play volleyball and thumb wrestling. I find that so funny, thumb wrestling. Tennis, volleyball, thumb wrestling. This is Wii Sports, but Nintendo Switch Sports now. Excited for that. RuneScape Wildlands is coming. Hello Kitty Party Land announced. Ooh, that's Monkey's favorite game. The Star Fox demo is out today. Final Fantasy Resonance is a new HD 2D art style game.
Yay. That shit looks like I said, they've already had gotcha Final Fantasy games that have a similar look. Not the HD 2D thing, but the style of game is this is obviously a gotcha game that they decided to just make it a console game instead.
Right, right. I know. It's a little lazy, but whatever. Another nice big announcement. Piku Niku 2 is coming. Yay!
Yay.
Piku Niku 1, I still didn't finish it, but it's very cute and it's I like it. So now I have to go back and finish it. So I can play Piku Niku 2. Quest Monsters, The Withered World announced. Yes. The Dusk Blood is getting a closed network test. Splatoon Raiders.
Dustblood is
Oh,
the
there's a
From Software's game that's coming out, Elden Ring for
Dusk Blood.
Switch.
Oh.
Yeah, that's yeah,
Oh.
From Software's latest game. So a lot of
Oh,
people are
I
waiting
see.
for that and it's a apparently it's also a multiplayer game like that other one that they released that's like pretty much
Yeah.
multiplayer Elden Ring or whatever.
Oh, right, right, right. Okay.
But
Okay.
anyway, but yeah. Night Rain, right?
Oh,
I think
okay.
Night Rain was the name of the
Night Rain.
yeah.
Yes, you are correct. Yes. Um, Splatoon Raiders. They're gonna have, I guess, its own Nintendo Direct on June 30th. I didn't even know about a Splatoon Raiders, but cool.
Whatever.
Yeah, they got new Joy-Con colors, July 23rd, a blue and yellow. Yay. Metaphor Refantasio's coming to Switch 2. Minecraft is getting a Switch 2 edition. Partner Spotlight will be, I don't know. It highlighted a few games. I don't care. Um, Kingdom Hearts 4
Showed gameplay. That was cool.
gameplay trailer and Switch 2 day one confirmation. Um, what else? Deltarune. Deltarune 5. Chapter 5 is coming this month. That reminds me, I have to actually check out. Every time there's something coming out for Deltarune, Toby Fox sends out an email. If you're not subscribed to his emails, you should because he's very very funny, very quirky. He likes to do silly things in the emails, and it gives you a lot of information and kind of gives you the deets on there. So I'm excited for that. I'm gonna read that email after we're done here. And last but not least, absolutely not least, again coming for us millennials who grew up with this stuff, Zelda.
Woo!
Zelda Ocarina of Time remake finally confirmed. It was they barely even showed. They didn't show anything. They just
Yeah,
showed Link laying in bed with the new graphics. But I'm hype as fuck.
that's gonna be good.
Gonna play that. Gonna play it again. Played it as a kid how many times? Gonna play it again now as an adult on my Switch too. I'm so hype. I'm so hype. I'm looking forward to that. I hope it doesn't look ugly. I don't know. I'm just a
I
little
know, right?
scared
Like
about that.
hyper realistic, like fucking Star Fox. It's just some
Then it'll
weird
start
elf.
looking like the right. It'll start looking like the weird indie games that we play.
It's gonna look like in SpongeBob when they go real close to his face and you see all the
Oh
detail,
no,
like the that's how.
the Ren and Stimpy type
Yeah,
of
the
detail.
surrealism, the
The
surreal
the foot
fucking.
with the blisters and everything. And just,
He's at the foot. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
no, the
Oh
foot
man,
from
but
your
yeah,
nightmares.
uh, we've been on for an hour and 21 minutes right now. I think,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think I'm video game coveraged out.
yeah. I know.
I need
Yeah,
to play. I
same.
need to like. I need a palate cleanser and of like to and just play video games for like 24 hours straight.
Okay, go ahead. Starting now. I'm hopping off. Bye.
You heard that here. You heard that first, folks. 24-hour stream starts now.
24 hours.
Ugh,
Mm-mm-mm.
I gotta call out of work. Yeah, but that was a good. It was a decent week though for game news. A lot of people are hyped. Like, oh, if you like video games, this is a great week. Blah blah blah. I don't know. It was better than a lot of weeks. I mean, a lot of good stuff got announced. I would say, I mean, for the first time ever, the Summer Games Fest was the strongest event of the week. So
Yes.
that's really good to see. So it looks looking forward to the next things that are coming up. We have Gamescom in August. So with opening night live, so we'll probably cover some stuff that week too. We'll see.
Yeah. Hell yeah. No, of course. We definitely will because they come out with stuff that week too, and maybe since we're becoming a little more consistent, maybe I can
Yeah.
get some access to some games during the event.
Right.
So let's cross our fingers, and if we see any other games that we completely missed from, let's say, the PC game show, um we'll let you know on the next one if anything.
Just Valheim 1.0. That's the only thing that matters from that PC game show. There was
Yeah,
some
I
other
know.
stuff, but Valheim
I'm so
1.0.
excited for Valheim though.
With the Deep North, it's called.
Yes, yes, yes.
So when that comes out, it's time. It's time to go back. Everybody.
It will be time. Everybody needs to clear their calendars, quit their jobs,
Right. Right. I'm
because we're
definitely quitting
going
my
in.
job.
We're go- we're going back in. What you say?
No, nothing. I said I'm definitely quitting my job. So better get on that welfare. Get that welfare check
Shut the hell
so we
up.
can play some Valheim nonstop.
You know what? Forget it. Go to work. I'll play.
Oh look, see, Monkey already quit.
All right.
Nonstop Valheim.
I
Um,
guess we're starting from now. We'll have a whole village built by the time it comes out
I know, right?
then.
No, I don't want to
In
touch it till that
multiple
1.0 comes
areas.
out at this point. Then we can start from scratch. Well, not scratch, because I'm still gonna take my character and unless they wipe all characters, man, like everything's wiped. That's it.
Oh my gosh, imagine.
Everything you've ever done.
No, my hard work. The times I've died and
It's alright. We'll
gotten
just have to
killed by
start
a
over, copper,
tree.
copper and tin all over again.
No.
That's the
Grueling.
only thing. That's the worst part is that beginning where you need two fucking resources to make bronze. It's like, come
I
on.
know.
But
I know.
it's all right.
And one last honorable mention. Hack 95. That one game that you're on like a Windows 95 desktop and you do
Yeah,
things and you're back in the 90s on your computer
yeah.
doing nonsense. I want to see that game. I'm gonna look forward for that one.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I don't have the music thing anymore, so.
Beep, beep, beep,
All right. Well, that was Summer Games Fest 2026. Stay tuned for more video game streams from Fefer, and we'll have some discussion. Looking to start maybe having actual topical discussions on half of the podcast, like we used to do. So we might have some things to talk about next time instead of
Yay.
what's coming out, what we can't play. But
Right, right.
all right then.
Instead of just ranting and bitching about everything. I mean, but there will be bitching.
Oh yeah, there's always bitching. But all right.
So yes.
Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for sitting in the listening us drone on all the games you don't care about, and we'll see you on the
Thank you,
next one.
everybody. And thank you. A special shout out to Monkey for our new
Oh
overlay.
yeah,
Thank you, Monkey.
we need to kind of fix some of it, but
Yeah, we'll
it
fine tune
works.
it. We'll fine tune it. We'll fine tune it. It's okay. Thank you, Monkey. Thank you all for hanging out.
Bah.
Bye.